It's OG Bry-dee, host of Perfect Realness. Got an exclusive interview with Black Realz. He's a Hub City boy now, via the county of Los Angeles. You know, he's moved around. We're going to get into that. But his roots and his nature's just like mine. It's the Hub, baby. It's another homegrown, guy that we got, man. Because, see, you can be homegrown in the heart and in the mind, and that's what it is with him. But he is from our city, and he's representing our city thoroughly, properly, and strongly. So let me jump into this, man. We're going to go first. I like to do things forward to backwards. What I mean by that, you rap. We know this. We're going to get into that. But what you got new coming out?
Man, I don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? I'm so creative in different lanes. But my recent project is it's called Certified, I think it's going to be a joint that a lot of people going to feel and relate to. You know what I'm saying? So sometime next year, stay tuned. You're going to hear that joint coming out, Certified.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
what do you got out right now that's new?
Right now, just dropped a video to my song TikTok. Go check that out, you know what I'm saying? Off my latest album, My Time. And then besides that, I did a little joint project with a known artist named Jakai. It's called No Answer, you feel me? It's doing good numbers, over 50K streams right now. So, we doing strong, you feel me?
Okay. Now, before I even, man, my bad too, man. Give a shout out to everywhere and any way that a person can reach you, see you, subscribe to you, or whatever else. Shout out everything that you got going on social media wise.
I go by one name. It's not complicated. Black Realz, R-E-A-L-Z. Don't forget the Z is not me. You know what I'm saying? Instagram Black_Realz. You'll find me. I'm not hard to find.
Okay. So all right, let's go to the backwards, like I said. So where'd you grow up at, man? Are you born in Cali?
Born and raised in Cali. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Okay. Los Angeles County?
Los Angeles.
All right.
I say LA to Compton, you know what I'm saying? But I've really been all over. LA, Compton, Long Beach, Carson. It's, how they say, it's a small world. So I feel like I just represent United States, you feel me? Taking over everything.
That's right. But you know me, I'm biased. We gonna keep it in the city, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's the hub, baby. But
yes, sir.
But no Los Angeles County, no disrespect to the county, man. Love LA County, man. Love parts of Los Angeles. Got major love for them.
Yes,
and it's your creative juices, man, flow when you interact with everyone, not only in your home backyard, but nationwide, globally. So let me ask you this, man. How long you been rapping?
Strongly over like 6+ years, I've been building this craft of mine, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, critique it in every aspect, in every way, you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, 6 years for a person been in the game for 6 years, and what I just listened to sound better than things I've been listening to for the last 16 years, for the last 26 years.
Man.
Okay. All right. You just need this exposure then, because you the it. You got that it.
The crazy thing about it, reason why is because I used to think it took all talent, you know what I'm saying? But learning the business a little bit, I know it takes business to get into it, and then talent is what keep you inside. So now that I got the aspect right, we're going to see if this train start rolling.
That's right. So,
yes, sir.
So who you have a few collabs.
Yes, sir.
And with these collabs, I want you, give them their props, as they say, give them their flowers, shout some of them out, but let me know what made you gravitate towards them.
Man, the main person I got to shout out, my boy LT Wiggles, you know what I'm saying? He from Compton, California. He pretty known out here. The way we just met, you know what I'm saying? It was just that type of energy that we got in the studio, and it just grew to something totally different. So a lot of the songs that we have is in different genres. You know what I'm saying? We don't keep ourselves in one lane.
Right.
Besides that, I got a few more artists. Shout out to Rich Fam Nate out there in New York, you feel me? Shout out to my boy Jakai, Compton, California, you feel me? And pretty much that.
So, to me, I'm just speaking, I've interviewed another cat, and I feel like thus far, the cats that I've had actually talking to, the rappers about the city that I represent, y'all bringing that flavor back to our city in a major kind of way, man.
Man, appreciate that. That's what we're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? It's our time now, that's how I really feel personally. It's our time, so.
Yeah, things come full circle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We started this, and as far as the gangster, we started this. Let's keep it 100, and we're gonna be a continuum. When you rap, what is it? Do you write? Do you write your songs? See, what people don't understand about ghostwriters, and this is what I try to explain to dudes. A ghostwriter is not a dude who takes his story and gives it to you. He's a dude that interviews you, finds out things about your life, and then he formats your story to a way that you maybe would hindered it a little bit of writing it the way that it should be written, but it's your story.
I love that aspect. And you
And so-
clarify that for so many people just now.
Yeah, because they think that all they have to do is look at that movie Straight Outta Compton when they had those brothers from New York, and they're like, man, we don't know nothing about no 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
So they went and got Easy to rap that song, but Easy knew about a 6'4".
Exactly.
He may not have wrote the lyrics, but he knew the lifestyle, he knew having the low lows, and he knew what came with it. So when a ghostwriter, all the ghostwriter does is like if a psychiatrist got you on the table and say, so tell me about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your experiences. So with that being said, whether you have a ghostwriter or not, you rap about your experiences, do you not?
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't have a ghostwriter, you know, make that clear. Back then, I used to write a lot, notepad, trying to critique my lyrics, learning how to substitute cuss words, the N word for
Right.
different words, you know what I'm saying? So I was tight with the source back then, you know what I'm saying? Just, man, how can I say this word different? How can I bring a different flavor? But it's to the point to where now I just sit in the studio. Since I got that time and space to be creative, I sit in that studio and I hear it, record, I like it, record, I like it. And then by the time I sit back and finish and listen to it, it's a song. So, you know, that's basically how I do it. It's just based on the energy, emotion that I'm feeling that day and what the beat bring out inside me, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how a lot of my songs come about.
On the tracks you got, what would you say is the closest to your autobiography in a song format?
As far as one of my songs,
Yeah,
gassing.
gassing.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just explain a lot of, you know, what I go through day to day, not just me, but a lot of people that I know.
Right.
And that's just the way that they see us, and that's the way we see the world.
It's a video attached to that.
Yes, sir.
I seen that
Gassing,
video.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I looked at that video. Y'all should check that video out
So-
now. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's in the streets. Stay out them tickets. Don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep your seatbelt on.
Yeah. Because there's a lot more that we got to watch out for the executioners
Yes,
in
sir,
Compton.
yes, sir.
Yeah, they still around. Y'all know what that is. But,
Yes, sir.
you know, so as far as high schools, man, junior high schools, what, you bounced around the city, Los Angeles County?
Yeah. Funny thing, I came from Linwood, and then
Okay.
my last year of high school, I went to Fremont. So I'm officially a pathfinder. You know what I'm saying? And then from there on out, you know, went to college for a year. My daughter was born, so got the taste of a first check. I'm like, man, if I do this for a year, I could be rich.
Right.
But that's not how it went. You know, taxes hit me, this, that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just kept going, you know what I'm saying, with my artistry as well. You know, as well as that, you know. So that's how it come about.
So I asked somebody else this, you know, and it's not in comparison, it's never that with me because everybody's individuals with me and I deal with me on an individual basis. Yet this is a uniform question for dudes that are in the field you're in. How does it feel when you're doing a show, man, and you look out there and somebody singing your lyrics verbatim that came out of your mind that you put to paper, man? How do you feel, man?
Accomplished.
Feel accomplished?
Or fulfilled, because, you know what I'm saying, that's one of the main purposes I write music, not just for myself, but for people that feel the same way but can't express themselves, you know what I'm saying? So I speak for them. So if they feeling my stuff, I did my job.
That's
so that
right.
made me feel good, you know what I'm saying? I came from where I literally did shows, was the last performer, and there's 2 people in the audience. You was good, you was great. So just by knowing my potential, I just keep a strong head, and you know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, I see nothing but headline in your future, bruh.
Appreciate that.
And I'm not saying that to smoke, you know, blow smoke up your rear end. You know, just people who know me know. I tell the man in a minute, I don't care about your feelings, bruh. You know, but I call it like I see it. And from what I've gathered, you know, as far as the content that you put out, it's something that's relatable, not just to that 16 to 24 bracket, but to the bracket all the way up into my age. And everybody know, you know, I'm older, I'm seasoned, you know, and I can still relate to what you're talking about, man. And I understand what gassing is. I get it, man. I get it all the way. So, you got siblings out there? You got family out here?
Yeah, I got a twin brother, you know, my mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
All right, so it's 2 of you running around.
Yes,
I
sir.
call
You know
y'all
what I'm
2
saying?
and 1.
Shout out to my twinski, you feel me? Congratulations on the wedding, you know what I'm saying?
All right, that's
My
right.
brother off the market.
Oh, so you gonna do the running around for them, huh? We're gonna leave that one alone.
Hey,
But
you know,
anyway, we let the ladies find out on their own, or that one lady, whatever.
hey,
Nevertheless, so basically, man, do you write for other, artists? Do you produce? What do you do
yeah.
in the backfield of what your craft is?
What made me like really see the music thing whole is I actually went to school 2 years, Los Angeles Film School, for mix mastering music business. So by doing that, I learned how to mix my own stuff, master, and work with other artists as well as help produce a song. So whether it's a word, line, sentence, or a way they saying it, I feel like I play a big part in that too as well when they come record with me. And it's a few artists I help. I have songs that I wrote for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But they just trying to find their potential. So I'm just going at their rate. But other than that, I do have the ability to write songs. I feel like some of my songs I could, you know what I'm saying, hear other artists sing.
Right.
Because I'll sit there and make it. Okay, it sounds nice, but you never know what a different sound, like how you said, put an easy E on it. You know what I'm saying? It might just do something different. So you never know. But at the end of the day, that's I do write for other artists and they help me. It's like a universal thing, a full circle.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a trifold question. This is the trifold question. If you could work with an unknown, if you could work with someone that's currently that person right now, and if you could work with a legend, who are those three?
That's a good one. It's a pro and con of all those. I have to say a legend.
Yeah, but I'm saying all three. Unknown, who would you work with?
Unknown.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
Yeah,
because y'all all covered up.
Because it's a lot of unknown artists right now, so I really don't want to limit myself just to that.
Right.
It's really like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? With however the road connects, and then we can make magic happen. We make it happen.
Well, how about a legend? Who would you work with if you had the opportunity?
Snoop Dogg for sure.
Okay.
Uncle Snoop for sure.
All right.
I mean, rest in peace, DMX. I would love to work with him as well too.
Right.
But
Okay. All right, so we're gonna leave that one. We ain't gonna put the Main Street on the spot right now, the unknown, because there's too many of them out there.
Yes, sir.
But yet, in the same token, their time to shine is gonna come, because your time to shine is now.
Appreciate that, OG.
Yeah. So man. Hey, like I said, man, I dig your music. Now, do you have any upcoming shows currently?
As of right now, since COVID, I ain't really been doing no shows right now. I just been really in the studio critiquing my style. Putting out, I done made like over 50 songs. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? When it's that time to go, I'm ready, more than ready, ready for whatever weather, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is what I'm gonna say, what I always say. I know a lot of people, it's a lot of people that, I don't go to subscriptions on my channel, but it's a lot of people that look at my channel. All of y'all that know me, the ones that need to know, that know, check this dude out. Check him out. Listen to his music. Listen to his flavor. Then holler. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. The brother could rap, and it's a saying, how can I stand a chance if you don't give me a chance?
Appreciate it.
So those that are in the power positions to give them a chance, check them out. I'm not gonna recommend just any old bourgeois ass dude just because he's from Compton. That don't mean nothing to me. This brother has talent. So now back to the talent. When you start perfecting your craft, did you do any talent shows, or did you just do any venues, or did you just compete against anybody? Did you do any battle rap? Did you?
That's actually how I critiqued my style.
Through battle rap?
Yeah, battle rap competitions. The first one I did, shout out to them. It was called One Mic, One Shot. So I've been doing that for a whole year, never won not one of them.
Right.
Getting emotional after emotion. Man, I quit rap. This is weak. You know what I'm saying? Looking at 8 Mile, looking at Get Rich or Die Trying, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find a motivation, but obviously, I found it. The last show of the year, I won.
Okay.
So I made enemies, but I made a lot of friends too.
Right.
And then that's when I started saying like, okay, it's not all just friends. Everybody not here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Start building that fire inside me. And then the second competition I did was it was called Selassie. Selassie competition. It was a $5,000 rap contest.
Okay.
I went there one time. I took it, won it. I actually won that competition like 3-4 times now.
So
After the fourth one, my fault. After the fourth one, I was like, it's time for me to do something different. Start elevating, start doing shows, and then that's when I, sat back, went to school to learn the business more.
well, that's definitely a confidence builder, man. To know that it's a saying: you fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Yes, sir.
And I was saying, prior to me self-imposed obstacles, I said when I come home, if they crack that door open just that much, a thumbnail much, I'm gonna kick it in like the 1985 batter ram.
Feel me? This is Sparta. You feel me?
Yeah. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
you didn't give up on your craft. That takes strong discipline, man. And that takes strong self-esteem, because it's easily to lose your self-esteem when you're in a competition with 2 million people at a minimum, and that's globally speaking.
Man,
You
lose it, you ask yourself what they did better than I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You start looking at yourself like, But I learned, critique, earn, sharpen, earn, and you know what I'm saying, getting that critique and really applying it to yourself is what's gonna make you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When people making product, they make 1,000 bad copies, but when they make that one good one, it's on. So that's just how that's how it was.
Your name's ringing bells. I can tell you that much, because a couple of people asked me, and I'm never one to sit up here and lie just for the sake of lying, right? But a couple people asked me, you up on Black Realz? You up on Black Realz? And I was like, no, I'm not up on Black Realz. And they was like, man, you not up on that? I was like, no. I mean, what you want me to do, lie to you? But once I got up on you, now I'm like that summer fire in California. I want to spread it. I want to, because your music is nice, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
It's really nice, and I'm going to spread it to anyone that I know. You and a couple more guys that because we from the city, and I welcome guys from all counties, all cities in the county of Los Angeles to come forward if they have fire.
Yes, sir.
Yet of course, I'm not going to say I'm biased, but I'm going to go home base first, because I'm going to look at my backyard before I look at anything else. And thus far, what I've seen out of my backyard in these last 2 interviews, it's just basically, man, given the opportunity, man, you dudes are mega stars.
Yeah, it's not enough of this going on. I really appreciate you, OG, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's far overdue that, people actually look in their backyard and actually see the talent that's really grown in the grassroots and where it started, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
for you to be doing that, it's a blessing.
I mean, look, it's a saying, man, support us as we support us.
Yes, sir.
And, I'm going to cut this one short, but I am going to say this. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Humble myself. I got to get in this shot with you. Black Realz, man. Y'all been check him out, man.
Yes, sir.
He blowing up. He going to bubble. Straight out. It's a Hub City boy. See, I got my glasses off for this one because I want you to see my eyes. I'm
See where we
sincere
coming
with this
from.
one.
See where we coming
Yeah,
from.
real talk. On that note, man, it's the Hub and the Dub. Mad love for you, man. We're going to be following you. I'm going to be shouting you out. And everybody that I know that knows somebody, notice him, because he's worth noticing. On that note, 2 baby, Compton, California all the time.